Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Come on.
Lamb will go in motion.
60 Eagles.
Here's Milton. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Lewis Seen showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack.
70 Timberwolves. Panther 11.
Moore, the motion man. To throw is Milton. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Colts are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go.
Richardson to throw off play action. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Ready, break. Ready. 18, come.
Richardson looking to throw this. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Donovan Ezeraku in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception?
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jaden Blue, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
60 Bison.
Now Richardson. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here we go. Panther 60. Mustang 19. Go.
Here's Richardson to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hope they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Bronco 8, Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
Richardson looking to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. To punt on fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready,
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
70 Lions. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Now Milton. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw, it's Milton. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Taken from just outside the 30. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Colts will go on offense here, first and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here first and 10. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they can't bring him down. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they have climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know that this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season they could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not. Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground.
But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. You look at this Colt defense. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Blue. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Here we go. Sack. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Release.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. 7-7, our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Back. 18 Cardinal. Steady.
Handoff, Blue running right. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
When trying to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they outlet.
Touchdown! Jake Ferguson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. The extra point up and good by Auburn. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Auburn now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7. So a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Richardson. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16.
It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Warriors 70.
Throwing is Milton. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Kevontae Turpin, 60 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. Was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Once more with Harvey. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Richardson. Over the middle, pass caught by Warren. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards.
A gain of 7.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Richardson going on 4th down. A short one there, caught by Warren.
That's good for a Colts. 1st down.
On the ground, DJ Giddens. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to pull his way forward to the 48.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That's complete. It's the rookie from USC. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. Richardson. Throw out wide is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Richardson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and it seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Lion. Mustang 19. Let go.
Richardson on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Colts. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Colts take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Done good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Milton. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kevontae Turpin, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 23 yards on the play.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Richardson. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Ready.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
From the shotgun, Richardson. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Back to throw. Richardson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Richardson to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from adding another catch to his big start.
And now third and goal following incompletions on first and second down.
76, Viking 18. Hurt. Check. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. 70 Rangers.
Again, it's Richardson. Driving for the goal line, but he's marked down short. But with no timeouts, no chance to get the field goal unit out there. And frustration going to set in, as that is going to be how this first half will come to a close. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 4.
Ready?
2nd and 4.
Nice. Drop 60. 19 Lions.
Here's Milton now to throw. Drops it to Blue, complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 2 yards to go on third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Come on.
They'll try to run for it with Blue. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 117 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. First down, and they go right back to Blue. And he'll get this down only to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Warriors 70.
2nd and 8.
Tag. Go.
Back to throw. Milton. He finds his man. Complete. It's Ferguson. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Tackle there by Lewis Seen.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Colts are going to have it here at their own 15.
So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
This is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that's...
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 25 yards. And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
45-yard line.
Go!
Richardson working from the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the...
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. And now the rookie's free. Down the right sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Aubrey now for the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Cowboys 42, Colts 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
He'll let one go deep for Downs. And he's way down into Dallas territory inside the Cowboy 15. A big play there for Indy. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Play action. Now Richardson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 15.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Second down.
Deputy 7-5, Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Milton. And they're able to bring him down at the 20.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
60 Bison, 60.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
From the gun on third down, Milton. And got his man complete. And he had it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. An explosive 38-yard pickup. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Mustang 19, Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Off the play fake, Milton. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
On the ground, it's Harvey to start the drive. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Indianapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Richardson off the play fake. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The Colts on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Richardson. They'll try and do that. Richardson hit it. He fumbles it. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
And the Colts 1st down.
19 Lions.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Richardson out of the shotgun. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the
touchdown, Indianapolis. Devin Duvernay, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Colts get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Done good with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think, why not be dialing that up again?
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before we trotted out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen,
we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let him go out there with a little bit more confidence.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one,
it's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Kevontae Turpin, 77 yards. And the Cowboys up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready?
Richardson looking to throw this. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Devin Duvernay with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit. Done good with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down in the yard. To throw is Milton. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Let's go. Six, Cowboy 80.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Colts 28. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Colts take over first and 10.
Ready.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Savon Rebel. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 54 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Aubrey now for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the set.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go play action with Richardson. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blank.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone.